everyone, my name is Brianna Harris.
Go.
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Harris. I'm a registered dietitian, VitaCup's Chief Vitamin Officer, and I'm here today to talk to you about one of our most popular blends, which is the Slim Blend. So thank you so much for joining. Also, after this, if you want to go straight to our Amazon page, we have this Slim Blend on sale. It's our lightning deal of the day. And it just started at noon, and it's going until 6 p.m. And you can get this Slim Blend, which I'm going to tell you all about, for $14.95. So as soon as I'm finished, please head over there, and if you want to try the Slim Blend, you can get it for $14.95. I'll also be giving you another coupon code at the end to add some of our other blends as well to that deal. So for those of you who do not know me, I'm a registered dietitian. I've been a dietitian for a little over 5 years, and I help formulate all of the blends here at VitaCup. And so to all of you that are new to VitaCup, we are a coffee and tea company, but what stands us apart and makes us special and different is that we actually infuse all of our coffee and teas with essential vitamins and superfoods. So our main goal when developing all these blends is not only to make a delicious gourmet cup of coffee, but it's to make it more easy and convenient for you to get in these extra vitamins and superfoods. So like I said earlier, our Slim Blend, it's actually been one of our most popular blends. We launched it back in January, and we've just gotten such amazing feedback. So to all of you that have tried it and liked it, that's awesome. Keep it going. And for those of you who have never heard of Slim Blend, I'm going to tell you all about it. So in each cup of coffee using our Slim Blend, you're going to get 5 essential B vitamins, Garcinia cambogia, Panax ginseng, and a nice subtle hint of agave. So let's start with the superstar ingredient for this one. It's going to be the Garcinia cambogia. And so we actually use the rind of this exotic fruit, the exotic fruit being the Garcinia cambogia, and we use the rind of that in each cup of coffee. And so Garcinia cambogia has actually been researched and studied for its benefits on satiety. So what that means is it helps make you feel fuller longer. We also add into each cup Panax ginseng. And so this has been used for thousands of centuries due to its medicinal properties, but we actually use it for its adaptogenic effect on the body. So an adaptogen is something that helps your body adapt with the stressors that it goes throughout the day. And then we also have 5 essential B vitamins. We have vitamin B1, which is thiamine, vitamin B5, which is pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, pyridoxine, vitamin B9, folic acid, and vitamin B12, methylcobalamin. And these are all essential vitamins. That's important to know because when I say it's an essential vitamin, that means that you must get it through your diet or supplement. That means that your body cannot make enough of it or cannot make it for you to survive, so you have to get those from the foods you eat or through supplements. Now, as a dietitian, and I'm going to be giving some health tips to kind of go along with this Slim Blend, it's always to follow a healthy diet. Try to do 3 meals a day to get those good nutrients in. That's always my first recommendation, and then you can supplement with vitamins on top of that to help fill in the gaps to wherever your diet may be lacking. So that is everything in our Slim Blend, those 5 B vitamins, B1, B5, B6, B9, B12. Those are important for so many different functions in your body. It's important to take the food that you eat, the carbohydrates, the proteins, the fats, and to break them down into energy for your body to use as fuel. They're also important for a lot of things like brain health, immune health, proper red cell, blood cells, and also proper cell tissue and growth. And those are just a few of the things they do. B vitamins are so important for so many different functions in your body. So this Slim Blend is going to be a gourmet medium roast. It is using 100% Arabica beans from Brazil and Mexico. So the main thing when developing this blend is to use it to motivate you. We want you to live a healthy lifestyle, follow a healthy diet, and this is the perfect motivator for you to get going, get out moving, eating healthy, and living a healthy lifestyle. Another main thing when developing this blend was for you to be able to use it in place of a snack. So if you're a heavy snacker, and that's another thing I'll go over later, a little bit later, is snacking. If you're a heavy snacker, this would be a great thing to swap out a big snack for a cup of our Slim Blend. That way, not only are you still getting some vitamins in and some superfoods, you're not getting all those calories in, and then that can, over time, say you decide not to do 300 calories of snacking, in 10 days that's 3,000 calories, in a month that's 9,000 calories that you're not going to be putting into your body that you would have, and that's a few pounds right there. So head over after to our Amazon page and you can get this Slim Blend for $14.95. So now the dietitian in me is coming out. I also want to focus on not only adding this to your daily regimen to help, but I want to give you my top 5 tips on how to follow a healthy diet and a healthy lifestyle. So my first tip is going to be sugary beverages. One of the easiest things I can recommend that actually makes a huge impact is getting rid of sugary beverages. So things like soda and juices or really high sugary coffee drinks, that's really just fueling your body with these empty calories. It's not adding any benefits, and it really, over time, you might not see it in a day or a week, but over time it really does add these extra calories, which can lead to weight gain. So one of the easiest things I can recommend is instead of drinking juices, those sugary coffee drinks, or soda, is to first and foremost replace it with water. If you want a little bit more spice in your life though, you can do things to spice up your water, like add fruits, vegetables, or spices like lemons, limes, ginger. Or you could do some sparkling water. You can buy a Soda Stream. And there's also a lot of amazing brands out there right now that have the full effect of you feel like you're drinking a soda. It's seltzer water that they add just a little flavoring to it or a little juice to it so that it's still very low in calorie, very low in carb, but you still feel like you're drinking a soda. Now, if you want something even more flavorful, I could recommend drinking things like unsweetened tea or coffee. So instead of at lunchtime or after lunch, if you are in the mood for soda water, instead grab a cup of this Slim Blend. Not only will that be empty, very low calories, one serving is only 5 calories, it also then will have the Garcinia Cambogia in it and the vitamins to help fuel your body. So tip number 2, it's to follow a balanced diet. So this is having a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's important to get all the food groups into each meal. So the food groups are going to be grains, fruits, vegetables, and protein. Now for grains, make at least half of those whole grains, if not all of them. So that's going to be things like wheat bread, brown rice, quinoa, whole oats. And then for fruits and vegetables, make sure you're eating your fruits and vegetables, not drinking them. So have whole pieces of fruits and vegetables. Try to get them fresh or frozen, and don't add a lot of extra cheese sauces or any extra sodium to those. And then for your protein, try to pick lean protein options. So that's going to be things like fish, which is a great lean protein, chicken if you do that without the skin, or fried, you want to have it grilled and skinless. And then there's also a lot of fun things that you can do like plant-based proteins. So things like nuts, beans, legumes, tofu. So that is my tip number 2. Tip number 3 is be smart when snacking. Don't just snack to snack. That's one way, kind of what I was talking about before, is a typical snack should be around 100 to 200 calories. And it should be very protein dense, fiber dense. So things like if you did a small apple with a tablespoon of peanut butter, or a half a cup of Greek yogurt with a half a cup of blueberries, an ounce of almonds, those are all great snacks that are right around 100 to 200 calories. But if you're a heavy snacker and you know that having just an ounce of almonds aren't going to fill you up, then there's you can do more fruits and vegetables, which aren't going to be as high in calories, but really try to keep your snacks around 100 to 200 calories. And then if you do have your snack and you're still feeling hungry, then what I was talking about earlier is then try to also have a cup of our Slim Blend to not only then help with your satiety, it will then help you to get to your next meal. So that is my tip number 3 on snacking. Tip number 4 is stay hydrated. It is very hot this summer, so make sure you're staying hydrated throughout the day. A lot of people will go their entire day at work without drinking a sip of water. Then they get home, realize they're thirsty, they chug a bunch of water, then they're up all night peeing. That is not what you want to do. What you want to do is you want to start early. So start first thing in the morning or before you go into work. Make sure you have a glass of water, and then set goals throughout the day to make sure that you are nice and hydrated throughout the day. And another tip is really do try to stop drinking water about 2 hours before you go to bed so that you are not up all night having to pee. Another thing is if you're feeling hungry. So a lot of times people don't drink enough water throughout the day and they actually are quite thirsty, but their body might mistake that and think that they're hungry. So if you know that you've already had a really nice balanced breakfast, a nice snack, nice lunch, and you're still feeling hungry, maybe try a glass of water, wait 15 minutes and see how you feel. And so for my last tip, it's gonna be physical activity. I want you to get up and get moving. So the American Heart Association actually recommends that we do at least 150 minutes of physical activity per week. So that equals about 30 minutes per day, 5 days a week. So you can either do some walking on your lunch break before you go into work, after you go into work, join a running group, join a gym, do dance classes, find something that you actually enjoy, and then really try to stick to it and have a goal of 30 minutes, 5 days a week. So those are my 5 goals that you can add with the Slim Blend to follow this healthy lifestyle, healthy diet. It's gonna be get rid of those sugary beverages, eat a balanced breakfast, lunch, and dinner, be very smart with snacking if you wanna snack, have good hydration, and 5 is to get up and get moving. So back to the Slim Blend, this is gonna be on our Amazon page for $14.95. Right now, if you go there, you will see that lightning deal. It goes till 6 p.m. tonight, so don't wait. If you wanna try this, I really encourage you to go now, buy it. And then for all my Amazon Live people that are watching right now, if you want to try the Genius as well, and our Genius is, it has MCT, cinnamon, turmeric, the 5 B vitamins that I talked about before, the B1, B5, B6, B9, B12, vitamin D, and resveratrol. So if you actually want to add this onto your purchase, or if you go to the checkout with Slim in your checkout and you add the Genius to it, and in the promo code you put try Genius, that's all one word, all caps, you actually will get the Genius for 15% off as well. So then when you go to checkout, you'll get this for $14.95 and this for 15% off. If you put that promo code in, if you buy them together and you put that promo code in for try Genius. So thank you so much all for joining. I really hope, as a dietitian, I really hope that, you know, whether you have heard all those tips before or not, it's always a good refresher to hear them. So I hope that that did motivate you to get up, get moving, eat healthy, and thank you very much for joining.